Hey folks, Invest IQ here with investing ideas, earnings picks, and options plays. So we've got Walt Disney reporting next week, August the 10th. We've had a request. This is not a pick from the stats. We had a request from somebody to review this chart and to take a look and see what do the earnings look like over time. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna dive right in. Now, normally we do look at the 1 day, so let's start with that. And this is this is abysmal. This is not a great looking chart at all. If we look at the 3 day, kind of get a little bit better, and if we look at a 5 day, a little bit better beyond that. So, from 2013 until May of this year, 25.82%. That's not great. I mean, even in the depths of how much Disney has gone down over the last 6 months with the market falling down, it's still up probably 70 or 80 or 90%. I'll leave that to someone else to take a look and research that and post it in the comments. But it's up a heck of a lot more than the 25%. Now I know folks will leave commentary, and you can definitely take the perspective that it's like yes, but for for a 5 day, you're only invested a very small fraction of this time from 2013 until now. So the annualized return would be quite high. But I'm really just more looking at it from a really basic perspective and just say over that period of time, how much would you have made buy and hold versus using an earnings play and holding it for 5 days. So remember these three lines, as folks have asked before, and we usually do mention it in the call. This is 1 day after earnings, 3 days after earnings, 5 days after earnings. So if you bought at the close the day before earnings and you sold at the close 1 day after earnings, that's the green line. 3 days after earnings, that's the blue line. 5 days after earnings, that's the orange line. So that's what that looks like. So let's actually state on the 5 days, since this is a request from somebody to take a look at this. Let's stay on the 5 day, which looks to be the best option of the bunch. When we look at the win rates, 46 for 1 day, 41 for 3 days, and 54 for 5 days. Now here's a story that you can kind of understand a little bit. So after 1 day, the average gain is 0.23%. 3 days is 0.54%. So that's about double of the 1 day. And for 5 days, it's 0.71%. So that's about another 50% on top of the 3 in terms of going from 54 to 71. So, none of this is great, right? When you look at this, it's not compelling. I don't look at this and think, oh, this is the catalyst to buy Disney. But having said that, you know what? This is just one facet, right? We're just looking at one set of stats to play this one way. Somebody might have a catalyst that involves some other research or some other fundamental items that really provide you an edge and a view into something that isn't really looked at here as part of this. If we take a look at the chart, flip over to Disney here for a sec. So this is Disney, and we're only going back to 2018 here. I know our data goes back to 2013, but I'm only looking at the chart just to make it readable for folks. And I'll actually zoom in a second. But if you kind of look here, this is from April until now, this little section here, and I'm gonna zoom this out a little bit and make this a little bigger and center it a little bit. But you can kind of see this is where we are now, and we've fallen down a fair bit, right, from the highs at whatever this is up here, close to 200 anyways, and I think we hit 200 there. But from 200 down to $95, so that's a 50% downdraft that Disney had. And if you look at the bottom area here, I mean, this is classic technical charting, right? This is a bottoming formation where you kind of end up getting this this sort of head and shoulders inverted, right, where it's the beginning of a reversal from downtrend to uptrend. So I'll leave that to some other folks to post pictures and charts of the technicals, but By no means would I say this is a buy. I know somebody wanted to see the earnings stuff, but I don't see any real catalyst here in a specific earnings play based on the historicals. But nevertheless, you know what, the bottoming process here does look constructive. And let us know if somebody else has a catalyst, or you've got something you think that tells you Disney is a buy, whether it's technical or fundamental. Leave it in the comments. Let us know. We like to hear about it. We love to discuss this stuff. So if you like these videos, subscribe. You'll get notified every time we put one out, and we do them pretty timely, right before earnings. If you like it, give us the thumbs up and hit the like button. We always love that. And as always, thanks for watching, folks.